Hi crafters, as you know I designed for Kscraft dies and they came in and I like to share them with you so you see what the brand new release is. There are a lot of dies, so bear with me and I will tell you what the ideas behind it was, why I designed them. So let's get started. The first set I like to show you is this set. I never made an ATC set, but there was, I think, a lot of ask because the seller asked me, could you design an ATC stamp and die set? So what I designed is this. These are the stamps, and I designed them in 3 different styles. So a little shabby chic one, a more masculine one, and a more feminine one. And these all have matching die. So the outer die is the die you use to die cut the inside, but since the inner space is for me always a little bit of a free room, I added a few extra, I think, fun dies that you can use to make windows in boxes, that you can make little labels from. And since I had the room, I thought, let's give you guys something extra to play with. I will put all the links to all the items that I show in the description box. So if you want to look for something, you just have to click the description box open and then you will find all the links. Then a die set that's something that you think maybe is very common, but this is a special nesting circle die set, and I will explain. I've had a lot of different circle cutters, but each and every time I struggle with them to get my circle perfectly rounded and stuff like that. So what I did is, these are circles from 5.5 inches, and in centimeters that's 5.5 inches, and in centimeters that's 14 centimeters. What I did is I made a plain one and one with a stitching line, and they have increments of 1/4 of an inch. So this is 5.5, 5.25, 5, and so until we are at, I believe, 1/2 inch. Let me double check. Yeah, until 1/2 inch. So these circles will give you the perfect circle in a perfect size. Normally when you buy circle dies, they have a size, but not specifically for something whole numbers. It's hard for me to explain. I hope you understand what I mean, but personally I'm so happy to have these, and knowing that they are decreasing by 1/4 of an inch. So this will be absolutely a set that I personally will use a lot. So this way I don't have to use my circle cutters and don't have to struggle with them anymore. So that's why I designed this one. The next one, and I have to look up the other one that's, I know it's here, but because I made a small one, that's this one. I will show it to you. And now I'm looking for the bigger one. Well, I know I have a bigger one of this, but these are bubble tea cups with a face on it, and with these faces you can make a polar bear, a teddy bear, and a panda bear. And I put thicker straws in this die set, some bubbles for your bubble tea, a window so you can make it into a shaker. And if you click on the links that are in the description box, you will see very cute examples. So if you want to look for examples how a die looks after die cutting, just click on the link. That's everything you have to do. I don't get paid or whatever to click on that links. It's totally free to click on them, and if you want to see an example, it's very easy to do, I think. I will zoom in a little bit better because I made, after a high demand, a Swan back topper. And what I did is I put in some cutting lines into the body of the Swan, so it makes it look like real feathers. I even put in the beaks, some eyelashes, some eyes, and some pupils. So this part you have to cut out of your die, and of course the swans themselves. So you can use it as a back topper, but you can also use it as individual swans. And I think that's the best of both worlds that I was able to give you as a designer. And yeah, this way you have more mileage out of your dies. Then I made this set, and this is a pinwheel set, and if you buy it you get 3 sizes, so small, medium and large. The triangles that go with these dies are to layer on top, so you could do a double layer pinwheel. Sorry, it's very early in the morning when I tape this video, so I have to think really hard of the correct words in English. Forgive me for that. Then I got 3 sentiments. You've got this. Setting goals and no pain, no gain. These go with these 2 sets of sneakers. And they look so amazing when they are put together. If you want to see them and be my guest, click on the link that's in the description box, because you will be amazed on how pretty they look. I've attached everything you need, like laces and like little details to dress up these sneakers. I made separate soles, so you could do the sole in a different color, and I did a left and a right sided shoe, and I did that in both sets. The next one was an idea when my husband Ben became 61. I wanted some candles to go on his cake. It was horrible to find them, and then I thought, okay, let me design them myself. So I designed numbers with a stick on top, so it's your, I believe, yeah, I know the Dutch word of course, but with the candle on top of the letter. If you want, you are able to even make these into shakers. So all the numbers are in there from 0 to 9, and there are different kinds of flames in there, so you can dress up your candles however you want, your candle numbers. Then I would like to show you these 2 sets. This is the big one, this is the small one. When you put these together, and I will zoom out a little tiny bit, sorry for the shaking, but if you put it together, you will get these 2 coffee cups. They will look like this. They have a drinking opening as a separate piece, but you could leave it inside the die, and then there will be a hole inside of this lid. It's just what you prefer. I made it on top of my lid, but if you want to keep it inside, you can by just not cutting this piece out of your die set. And this is the 4 ounce and this is the 8 ounce. I measured them and they are perfectly 4 and 8 ounce. And together with this set, for the little coffee cup, I made a coffee tray carrier die set. And they fit in it like this. I think it's cute. And in the die set you will even get an extra decorative edge. If you want, you can make this one into a shaker, and I think that's so fun, because this trim, I used it as a trim, but you can use it as your border to make this tray holder, whatever you call it, into a big gigantic shaker. I think that's fun to do, especially if you like to make shakers. So let me put this aside so it won't get lost. Then I designed this a while ago. I designed a cookie set that you can make all kinds of cookies, waffles, and I don't know all the English names for cookies, but these make such fun cookies with a checker pattern and like a pie pattern, like a waffle pattern. I know the Dutch name for this one, but I'm not going to even try to pronounce the one or think of the one name for this one. But I think we all will know what it is in our own language. In Dutch it's called krakeling. So, and I know that's a difficult word, but trust me, English has difficult words too. So I wonder if people will remember the word krakeling for a long time. It's just a cookie. And then I have these two sets. This is a set with a picket fence and a grass border, two different kinds, and a lantern. This picket fence die set is intentionally made to go with this set of windows and doors. This was an idea of Christiana, her YouTube channel name I forgot, but when I will remember I will put it in the description box. She likes to make manual boxes and dress them up as houses, and she asked the seller if he was able to give her some dies that she could use as windows and as doors. And so the seller came to me, asked me to design it, and then I thought, okay, that's fun, but if she wants to use them for houses, how fun would it be to have a picket fence and grass border to go with it? So these go together with them. You're not obligated to buy them all, of course, but just so you know, they go together. And then I made something tricky. Tricky in a funny way. I made two scales. I think as a shaker these are so cute. I put in some faces. I will show it at the bigger one because the bigger and the smaller one are the same. The only thing that's different is the size. But I put in the scale clock, let me call it a clock. I put in the backing so you can get a closed backside, and then make both parts into shakers. It's just what you like to do with them. But I think it's fun if a friend is doing weight loss challenges or stuff like that, or is into health and sporting a lot. I think it's fun to have a set like this, and I couldn't find anything out there that was looking like a scale, so I thought what fun would it be to make a scale. The next one I like to show you is this water bottle, and I will leave this on top of each other. It's also a two-part like this smaller one, but then you see that this is the cap of the bottle, and I put in a face. You don't have to die cut the face, you can cut it out of the die, but it's a shaker water bottle, and I will put it up close so you can see all the details. It even embosses these details in the middle of your bottle. Then, and I know it's too late now, but for Mother's Day I designed two back toppers, one bigger one, one smaller one, with just simple mom and then the O in a heart shape, and some hearts in the top part of the back topper. You can do this in multiple colors. You can do this when your mom is having her birthday. I think it's always fun to have something specially for our moms, right? Then I have a die set that looks like this, and I will take it out of the packaging because it's already been torn, so that doesn't matter. But this is something I personally like a lot, and it's a set with circles and tassels. So a tassel border, so you can make tassels on the edge of your paper, but also tassels in a circular form. Yeah, it's something I like to play with. It makes things look very shabby chic, and it will be going to use a lot by me. It's a set I personally like a lot. Then the next one I have for you is this one. It's a die set with all kinds of sunflowers in a tiny shape. As you know, I brought out an exclusive die set with flowers, and it's so popular that I thought, okay, I want to do a sunflower also. I sold the design only to Kscraft, so if you want to pick this one up, it has all kinds of sizes, and from each size of flower you will get two, so you don't have to do as many passes through your machine to get a full sunflower. But it also has the sunflower centers and all sizes of leaves with details in them. Then, and I only have 3 more to go. Then there is this one, and it's a shaker Polaroid die set. The seller asked me to make this into a die set, and it's that instant camera with the Polaroid. I added that in too. I've added a few extra items, so like the lenses, but also something that you can make pop out at the top or at the bottom of your camera, Polaroid camera. And it's a shaker, so you can make it into a shaker. And then I have this one. It's a big die set, but it makes an A2 bulky envelope. And this way you can ship out your bulky cards into an A2 size box. In the middle I just put some extras for you, like the word Happy Mail, some flowers and some leaves. And this box comes also with the design paper layers, so you just have to take these parts out and then you can dress up your box in double colored layers. These you cut twice and attach to the side, so to each side you attach one, and this one is for the bottom and for the top, so then you know where they go, because sometimes I do get questions, where do I put the larger one and the smaller one, so then you know. And then last but not least is this big die set. Excuse me, I have to sneeze, I think, so excuse me. This die set, and I will take it out of the packaging so you can see it. This large die set makes a really cute purse. And I know a lot of you, including me, like to make purses. This one is your side panel. So this one without the inners, because these are the design paper layers that are inside. But this is the front of your bag. These you attach to the sides. This is your bottom of your bag. And these are just add-ons that you can cling to your bag when it's finished. And the bag has a beautiful decorative edge as the lid. So all in all, it's a big die set, but it also will give you a big purse to put stuff in, especially as you see how wide it is. So I hope you liked all the dies that I showed you. I will put all the links to all the dies into the description box below. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a nice day. Bye bye.